Hey. What's up? Oh, I forgot to take that thing down. I don't read Twitch chat because there's no Twitch chat. Anyways, hi. My name's VantacrowBringer. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be having a little conversation, and it's going to go as long as I can go. Before we begin, I do want to start off by going back studio mode and taking a look at... I guess I could, like, kind of zoom in. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Ugh. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. Sorry. Let me jump in here. Oh, okay. I guess never mind. You guys can just see me at my stuff. It's actually really cool. But how are you guys doing? I always say good morning, but it's never actually morning. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing all right. As okay as I can. I'm basically just here to tell you guys about stuff. You know, we can talk a bit, catch up, because it's been a while since I've jumped back on. But before I wanted to jump in, I wanted to say, what is it? Wait, where are these? What the hell? Where'd they all go? Oh, man. Well, I remember it was Willow. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Astra, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Garnett, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. And Taya, thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. You guys were super silly literally the stream that I was just up before. For those that weren't paying attention, or maybe you didn't get the note of, I did stream Final Fantasy for like just a short bit. I just wanted to stream my through clear, but we ended up not being able to clear in time before the new episode of My Lore came out. So that's just a thing, but you know, it happened. But I appreciate you guys, so thank you so much. I appreciate it. I couldn't find the history, but I remembered who. So I was like, whatever, I'll just talk about it. But anyways, so I guess I can tell you guys kind of what went down. Femboy Yowie, thank you so much for 2 months of membership. 2 months. Data, thank you so much for 18 months of membership. 18. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for 1 month. 1 month you came back, or I guess one. Just one. Thank you. Either Dory, thank you so much for, do you remember, oh, Saran, thank you so much. Thank you so much for 10 months of membership. Carmen, thank you so much for 9 months of membership. We have a membership child on the way. Got to talk about that. Hi, Michaela. Hi. Hi. I'm a nerd. Am I? I don't know how I feel about that. Just kidding. There's not really much I can do. I'm going to zoom in further. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Okay. So... Patch, wait, sorry. Patch, thank you so much for 3 months of membership. Mina, thank you so much for 28 months of membership. Lemon, thank you for 28. 28, dude, that's 28. That's what those 9. 28. Oh my gosh. Rosie, thank you so much for 2 months of membership as well. Thank you guys all so much for the rumor. I appreciate all the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what I wanted to tell you about, my voice actually sounds really good right now, and it also doesn't feel that bad, so I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty much, here's what happened. So after my karaoke stream, right, I told you guys that I was going to be taking a voice break, because, man, because I kind of overdid it. With like my karaoke stream and then all the other like responsibilities, I kind of just went a bit over the top. So, you know, there's not really anything that like I can deny about that. So funnily enough, so I guess out of just pure fear, I decided to go to the ENT, because I won't lie, the day after, the reason why I was like, guys, I definitely, oh geez, I didn't like that. I definitely need to take like a break, is because I didn't mention this last stream. It was hurting to speak. It was actually painful. I tried recording something, and I know what you're thinking. I know what you're gonna say. Why'd you try to record something? You just like did a karaoke. Your voice is strained. Why are you recording something? The recording was like VP level. There was not a lot of effort that I had to put in. It was basically speaking level, you know. So like it wasn't that big of a deal. But what ended up happening was this. I noticed that it was painful to speak. It was painful to eat. Not just in my stomach, though. It was also painful in my throat. Like, it felt like it was hurting. Like, it hurt to speak. It hurt to just do anything. And the only thing that would make me feel better and would give me any kind of solace was having some tea or having something hot, like soup. And after going to the ENT, they scoped me. You know, they put like, they get like this really long thing. They spray like numbing spray up your nose. If you're familiar with how the ENT works, if you've been to the ENT for something like that, they spray this numbing spray up your nose. They check if you have any obstructions in your nostrils, and then, you know, if you do, then they choose the one that doesn't have an obstruction. And if you don't, then they just go in. They put the scope down your nose. In my case, I actually have an obstruction in my left nostril, funnily enough. So yeah, that's a fun fact about Vanta. I feel like I've told you guys this, or I don't think I have actually. I feel like it's never come up, although I knew this. So yeah, I have like what's the word? Not an obstruction. No guys, that's not the bad news. That's not the bad news. The obstruction is not the bad news. That's normal. I forget what it's called. It's like it's like a something like a nasal deviation or something like that. That's normal. That's normal. That's not the bad news. No, it's not a polyp obstruction, as in like it's a deviated septum. That's what it is. Deviated septum. I have a deviated septum in my left nostril. That was just a fun fact. That was not like me telling you guys, oh yeah, guys, I have a no, guys, that's not it. So they put the scope down my nose, and you know, they did the stuff that they usually. This is like my 4th time doing this, so it wasn't anything new. They checked my stuff out. Vocal cords are fine. Vocal cords are completely fine. I mean, you guys can hear me. Like, the quality of my voice is no different. I don't sound any different. What they did find was a cyst in my throat. Pretty crazy. And it's very painful. Well, not very painful. It's probably like a 3 or a 4 on the pain scale. It's like inconvenient. And I feel like the pain varies. It's pretty consistently not painful, but when it is, it is. Is it like super serious? No, I don't think so. It's just more something that I have to like worry about going forward. They think that it's, well, not they don't think that. I feel like if it was something more serious, they would have said something. They would have said like, you need to come back for surgery. So I don't really think I'm gonna trust the ENT. What they think it is basically what happened is I've told you guys that I dealt with GERD. I've dealt with like acid reflux because of all the anxiety that I put myself through. I guess I'm just too anxious of a guy. So I try to manage my stress while also like avoiding like certain foods, you know, to maintain like, you know, proper like health with my gut. However, when you are on acid reflux, depending on the severity of the acid reflux, they'll prescribe you meds. And one of the most common medications is famotidine, or Pepcid is like its over-the-counter name. But famotidine is the scientific name. So I was taking 40 milligrams of that daily. And for those that don't know, 40 milligrams is like, that's like the maximum dosage. That's like number 1. That is the maximum dosage that you can take. So I was taking that, and No one told me that you can't quit that shit cold turkey. So I did. And I regretted it. So if you have acid reflux, you take a acid reducer for an extended period of time, especially a very strong one, and then you stop taking it very quickly, basically quitting cold turkey. You suffer from a follow-up thing called acid rebound, where your stomach is like, oh my gosh, no more acid reducing meds. Oh boy. And then it just starts producing a bunch of acid. And I guess that kind of re-triggered a bunch of acid reflux symptoms. So that's why my throat hurts so much. It's not even just the cyst. My throat just hurts. Like, it feels dry. It feels pain. It feels like it's in pain. It does not feel good. So, like, I'm thankful that it hasn't changed the quality of my voice. It still sounds okay, but it is painful to speak in most cases. I'm actually hurting right now, but, like, it's not that bad. It's manageable. I just have to, you know, drink water, maintain my diet, go back to a very strict, like, diet. Like, what is it? I think it's called the Bland diet or something like that. So, yeah, I'm glad this time I went sooner rather than later. So, they put me back on meds, on acid meds, and I have to go back on a strict diet to, like, reduce acid production. So, like, yeah, we're so back, but, like, not in a good way. Will the cyst go away? Yeah, they said it's benign. So, like, they believe that it will shrink over time so long as I reduce the acid production. Although the only problem with the medication that they prescribed me is that apparently my insurance doesn't cover that. So, I'm going to be paying that one out of pocket. But I don't think it's that expensive, so I should be okay. So, we ball. Yeah, my insurance is kind of ass, and not the good kind. Why not give you antibiotics? Because I don't know if it's infected or not. They didn't confirm whether or not it was infected. I don't think it is. What kind of foods do you have to cut out? I mean, I don't know. It's less about what you have to cut out and more what you have to eat. Pretty much like unsalted, like saltines. Unsalted crackers, I guess. Unsalted white crackers. It can be like, what is it? What is the graham crackers? Those are good. What else? No spicy foods, obviously. No, like, red meat. So, like, very lean stuff. I can have eggs and, like, salmon because those are, like, better fats. But, like, generally there's not a lot of stuff. I can have, like, whole grain bread. Just anything that has a lot of fiber in it, too. So, like, oats are really good. You know, fruits and vegetables. Then the usual stuff. It's nothing crazy. I can have soup. Something oily? Yeah, no. Oily would be the worst thing that I could have. Yeah, so I'm not fully back to where I was before, because that's definitely not the case. Obviously, I'm able to talk freely, but, you know, my endurance has kind of been diminished to some degree. So I'm just in a little bit of pain. However, I do still plan to release both of my ASMRs this month. They may be pre-recorded, and then I also have a ZATSU that I want to do before the end of the month as well. Plus, I told you guys about the potential Requiem collab. So it doesn't look like the Requiem collab is going to happen. I don't think Zally and Wilson can make it. However, I think Claude and Vox are potentially still in. So we might still be playing with just the three of us. But yeah, it won't be a Requiem collab. It'll be the three of us, I believe. But who knows what's gonna happen? I'm not fully sure. We'll see. Ugh, jeez. Yeah, no, it's just, I don't know how to describe the pain that's below there. It's not great. What games are you playing? We're kind of looking at Overwatch right now, but we'll see. I'm not 100% sure what's gonna happen. Ugh. Yeah, no, I don't know what that feeling is. It's so weird. It's so weird. So, I don't want to stress my voice out too much before that stream happens. I really just wanted to take this time to let you guys know what was going on with me and, like, what happened and why. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't know what that is down there. It's like there's this constant dryness in my throat. It's not great. So I'm doing my vocal exercises, I'm managing my diet, and I'm hoping that I can be back ASAP. But I also think going forward, I'm not going to do schedules anymore. I think they kind of limit like what I can do. And sometimes I end up like trying to fill up a schedule too much. So I think I'm just going to play it by ear going forward until like I go back to my, until I go back. Thankfully, all of this pain is in the lower part of my throat and not near my vocal cords, but it's so uncomfortable down there. So thankfully it'll be okay. It should be okay. I think it's gonna be all right though. It's gonna be all right. Again, you guys can hear my voice. It sounds fine. It sounds normal. It's just a bit painful in other areas. So I'll be all right. I'll be all right. Does it hurt to swallow? Yes, indeed. It hurts to speak. It hurts to eat. The only thing that I don't have any pain consuming is like really, like, what is the word? Oh my God. Really hydrating things like fruits, veggies. Those things go down so easy. But anything that has any kind of solidity to it is like super difficult. But I love soup. Tea is my best friend. Fruits and veggies are great. So, you know, I gotta manage myself and make sure that I lower back acid production. I'm back on meds. So honestly, I feel like I'll recover. My best bet would be in a few days. Like ideally, because of how much that I have planned for December, I would like to recover by December, if not like a few days into December. That would be like most ideal. But I still plan to like fit in streams when I can. Like I still want to play Genshin. I still want to dual stream Genshin. Like, oh my God, I didn't even check my Twitch. Oh my goodness. Can I be partner? Is it too late? Is it too late for me to be partner? Am I behind? Always take care of yourself first. Thank you so much, Garnett. I need to check. I need to check my stuff. Community. No. My stream. Channel. No. 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 No, I have 3 more streams to do. Oh, I'm so cooked. Oh, I'm so cooked. I need 3 more streams. I feel like I've done more than 3 streams. That's so crazy, dude. Okay. Just do silent gaming? I don't have to do silent streams. I'll figure it out, guys. Don't sweat it too much. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But I did just want to let you guys know. So it's again, it's nothing serious, but it's not fun. Oh, Galeria, thank you so much for 14 months of membership. Des, thank you so much for 15 months of membership. Hannah, thank you so much for 2 months of membership. Rosie, thank you so much for 2 months of membership. Jake, thank you so much for 28 months of membership. Oh my gosh, Glitter, thank you so much for 28 months of membership. 28 months is crazy, dude. 28 months is crazy. So yeah, I still plan to do both my ASMRs. I just have to record those and put them out because I just don't know if I'll be able to find like the you know what I mean? Like I don't want to ruin the immersion by like my voice hurting mid ASMR. I feel like that would suck. So ugh. Just glad you knew right away what was wrong. You got this, Vanta. Please feel better soon. Hey, I know the right places to go now. We're never going to have another situation where I'm going to go to the doctor and they're going to prescribe me meds that do nothing, you know? And then I'm going to go back 3 times in a row over the course of a month and then give, you know, me not get any information. That's never going to happen again. So, you know, I take that as an absolute win. Like, that's never going to happen again. Jane, thank you so much, by the way, and thank you so much for the soup. I appreciate that. That is never going to happen again. We are so much better than we were last year. It's never going to happen again. I'm never going to be led astray for months on end, not knowing what I'm, you know, I know now. I'm fully aware. You know? Like, these guys know what they're talking about. Like, I won't lie to you guys. Last night, the reason I didn't get much sleep is because I was very much considering scheduling another ENT appointment, because I was just like, I don't know. I feel like there's something they're not telling me about this about this cyst. Like, I feel like it's more serious than what they're saying. But I just, you know, I canceled the appointment. I rested. I ended up staying up a bit later to calm myself. But like, you know, I'm making sure to like just trust the people that know what they're talking about. Because this time I'm with people that know what they're talking about. I'm no longer talking to people that, you know, are talking about things that are not in their field of expertise. You know, like, no hate to the doctors that I was dealing with last year. They genuinely just didn't know. I was going to the wrong people. I thought that it was just strep throat. I thought that it was like, you know, like I hurt myself. I thought it was tonsillitis or something like that. They had no idea. I don't know how they didn't know, but, you know, they just, that wasn't their expertise, I guess. So it's just, you know, I'm gonna not have anxiety, because the more anxiety I have, the more stressed out I am, and the more stressed out I am, the longer this is gonna take to heal. So I'm gonna take my fucking ashwagandha. I'm gonna do my diet, take my meds, do my vocal exercises. I'm gonna stream when I'm feeling good, and that's all I can do. But hey, you want to know something that I have been doing off stream that's been really great? Like, honestly, if I'm not hanging out with other people doing Final Fantasy stuff, if I'm not like in the planning stages of like setting up for streams that I've got planned for next month, and so on and so forth, and if I'm not doing any of that, if I'm just on my own, I'm playing freaking Spider-Man, dude. Spider-Man is low-key saving me. I've been really trying to avoid going to the doctor and getting tested for ADHD. So instead of like relying on meds, but like, you're not relying on meds. If you have ADHD and you got tested and you like are prescribed and you have medication, take that shit. You're not relying on anything. You know, if you need it to better your life, you need that shit. But honestly, I feel like I can do it, and I've been loving Miles Morales. It's so much freaking fun. I almost feel like a kid again. I haven't played like a single player game that I'm excited to play. Like, I genuinely wake up and I'm like, I want to play freaking Spider-Man. And I'm like, I feel so crazy because I played Web of Shadows. I played like Shattered Dimensions, like the one with like the 3 different Spider-Man. I played a lot of the recent ones. I literally stopped playing Spider-Man when the Insomniac games were released. I stopped playing around then. And I feel so stupid. I'm like, why did I stop? Because they're so good. So I'm so excited. So I really think the answer was playing a more action-oriented game rather than a JRPG. So I'm really hoping that playing these action-based games and like actually completing them, like getting them to completion, not necessarily 100%ing them, but I want to at least complete them. You know, like just do all the missions and the game is like, okay, yeah, you're a new game plus. That's what I'm like. That's what I want to do. Did you get a Lego set? No, I'm broke. Peter, thank you so much for the super. You got this grocery. Feel better soon. Maybe find other things to take your mind off too. Sending you all my support. Peter, thank you. I appreciate that. Have you ever looked at the Yakuza games? I actually have Yakuza Kiwami. I can't remember which one it is, but I have it. But right now, I'm just gonna take it one step at a time. I like Miles Morales. I'm gonna keep playing Miles Morales and stick to that. I'm not gonna distract myself by thinking of other games. That's exactly how I don't finish games, is when I think about all the other games I have to finish, and I'm like. So, have you tried Uncharted? Yes, I can't remember which ones I played. I played a few of them, though. Definitely a few of them. Probably one. I don't remember if I played any others. Did I play 2? I don't remember. Ugh. So yeah, I'm planning on finishing Miles Morales. I'm going to play Spider-Man Remastered. And then I'm going to play 2. I'm planning on just beating the Spider-Man games. And then if I need another action game, then I'll just go to another action game. And then once I feel like I've built up like that tolerance again, where like my attention span is not completely destroyed and I can play through a game, I think I'll try like a hybrid. So like going from because I feel like going from an action game right back to a turn-based RPG is a bad idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from Spider-Man to hopefully like Final Fantasy Remastered, or the remake, the FF7 remake, because that's like a good balance, you know? It's an RPG and it has like some RPG mechanics, but it's also like more ARPG. So I feel like that's a good idea, and then I'll go through those, you know, slowly but surely. Then maybe I'll get into the Tales series, because I haven't played Tales of Arise. There was a bunch of remasters that I never played. Like, you know, I didn't play the Vesperia remaster. I didn't play there's the Berseria remaster just came out. What is it? There's a few remasters of the Tales series. Tales of Xillia just came out. I didn't even get to play Xillia because I didn't have a PS3 when it dropped. So like, you know, I'd like to do that. Maybe get back into the East series because I liked those so much. Maybe I'll replay like Golden Sun, Dark Dawn, because God, I was talking to someone on Twitter that reminded me of the game, and I was like, holy fuck, I miss Golden Sun so much, you know. And then go right back into JRPGs. And I really hope using that, I'll finally be able to jump back into Dragon Quest and P3, because I know Alira's been really selling me on P5, and I bought it, but I haven't played it. You know, and Enna got me P3, and I'm like, I feel so terrible that I haven't like finished it, that I haven't played through it yet. So I'm hoping that like I can take back control of my own attention span and do that. That's what I'd really like to do. That's like the ultimate goal. Cool, thank you so much for it. The super real and true king. I also have Spider-Man obsession. Glad to see you're taking care of yourself and putting your health first. I'm gonna do my best, because I'm not gonna lie to you. Someone kind of called me out for it offline. They were like, you know, a sign that you're unable to enjoy games off stream and that your attention span is like dead is partially because of like potential ADHD and like brain rot, but it's also because you might just be overworked. I think you're streaming too much, brother. And I was like, I guess. I think I definitely am streaming too much. However, the problem comes from the fact that my streams feel so low effort. So I need to do more high effort shit, so I can feel better about my streams, you know? I want you guys to feel engaged and to have fun. So, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, I am planning on playing a lot of Elden Ring, but I don't know if I'm planning on streaming a lot of Elden Ring next month. I'm looking forward to playing it, and I want to climb the depths and do all that stuff. I just don't know how much I'm actually planning on streaming. Because Elden Ring, as much as I love it and as fun as the game it is, you know, I just feel like I want to put a little bit more thought into my content. And I really hope, like, working on this, like getting full body 3D, home 3D going, I really want to like get that going as well, because I feel like that'll help like expand my brain. Right now I feel like I just don't know what to do, and when I look at things that I've already done, I'm like, I could do that, but I've already done it, you know? Like I think about the confession streams, I think about, you know, like what is it, like love advice streams, like those are fun, but in a sense, those also feel low effort because I've already done them. So it's just weird. I have to like go through my brain again and retake control of myself. So, ow, oh my god. Yeah, so I need to really think and focus on that. Tori, thank you so much for the super. Thank you for telling us all this. Please take care and don't worry about the crew. I'll do my best. But I'm going to really focus on healing up so that I'm not in pain while streaming. I guess, again, I'm so glad my voice doesn't sound bad. Like my vocal cords are fine, guys. Can you believe that? They're fine. They were a little red and angry, I won't lie. So like that's why I'm like I can't like fully blame it on like the cyst and like the acid reflux, because I did overdo it. I can't even like deny that. I did overdo it. My vocal cords were a bit angry. They were a bit red. But they're overall okay. So, yeah, let me not do that again. God, thank you so much for the super. Oh, yeah. Okay, that doesn't sound good. Tell me, thank you so much for 23 months. I think I'll stop that. I think I'll end that here. I have a lot to think about. But I'm going to have some tea, drink some water, and do all my stuff before Overwatch 2, whatever we end up playing tonight. So, yeah. I am planning on streaming that, though. So, I'll see if I can dual stream it. I'm not sure if I can, but I'll do my best. Really hope there's a way we can send you Legos. What type of Legos do you want to do? I don't know. Can I be so honest with you? My favorite Lego was Bionicles, but those are discontinued, so they don't exist anymore. I don't really know. I feel like I'm down for anything. There's not really any particular preference. Yeah, so Bionicles don't exist anymore. They're just gone. So, I mean, I don't know. I just really don't care. Like, I'm like, it's like, oh, do you like cars? It's like, I mean, I guess. I don't know, dude. Legos are Legos to me. It's fun to build, and, like, they test your brain. But I'm like, I'll do my best. I gotta find a set that I like. So, we'll see. Jane, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate you asking. And Abel, thank you so much. Cheering for you, Crochet. Hope you feel better very, very soon. You're amazing. I think I will feel better soon. Because I know what to do this time. I know what to do this time. You know? Like, I know what foods to eat. I know what diet to do. I know what foods to avoid. Like, you know, I know to take my medication. I know what I'm supposed to do. So there's no reason for this to be like a long recovery. There's no reason. There's no reason. I'm very looking forward to it. Oh yeah, episode 3. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you liked it, Peter. That makes me so happy. Oh my gosh. Omg, thank you so much for 17 months of membership, by the way. But Peter, thank you. I hope you guys liked episode 3. If you haven't seen it, it's up. Episode 3 of Tyrant Tales is up. You can watch it. I feel like it's one of my better performances. Definitely a more emotional one. So if you haven't seen 1 or 2, or like if you don't remember them, I would catch up because it makes 3 hit a bit harder. Build yourself to a high standard. Even your low effort streams are super fun for us. So don't worry on your account. Old soon, thank you for the up to date. Feel better soon, King. Wow, thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Meg. I'm trying. I really want to do better, what I consider to be better things, and I'm trying to figure out what better things are. You know what I mean? So, you know, like a lot of higher effort could involve simply doing a confession stream, but 3D. You know, doing like a lot of the things I've done before, but 3D. That sounds fun. But I do want to innovate a bit more than that. I think that's where I get into my head that I'm not working hard. You know, like if my week is like setting up a collab to do this, and this, and then a solo stream doing this, and this, that doesn't feel like a lot of work because it's like what am I doing in that instance outside of being a funny guy, you know, and trying to be good at a game. Oh, jeez. So I gotta do that. I gotta ball out. Lou, thank you so much for this, Super. You're always full of energy, and we love every stream, so don't call them low effort. Love you so much, Nopara. Thank you. I appreciate it. Stina, thank you so much for 28 months. I appreciate the positive thoughts. And Jane, thank you so much again. Episode 3 made me admit myself to a side court just saying, rest your voice. Okay, I will. I'm gonna have some tea after this. Thank you guys for watching, and thank you for listening to the update. I will see you guys in potentially an hour and 40 for, I think, Overwatch 2 with Claude and Vox. We'll see what happens. Something's gonna happen. You know, maybe somebody else will join. I'm wondering if we'll even be able to get queues at midnight, but considering the fact that it's Thanksgiving, there might be people on Thanksgiving break. So who knows? Maybe we'll get some games. We'll see what happens. All right, well, with that said, I will see you soon. All right, I'll rest my voice. Take care of yourselves. I'll take care of mine too. Bye-bye. Who's streaming right now? Oh, and don't forget, you're cool. Someone streaming that I can raid? Yeah, Maridine. Alright, I'm raiding Maridine. She's playing Hollow Knight. See you later. Take care of yourselves. Oh, whoa.